Hi, this is Matthew, and today I'm going to be talking about backing up files on Windows 10. There's a manual way to do it, and then a way to set it to automatically back up to a drive that's connected. So first, I'm going to show you the manual way. I'm going to go down here and open up the Windows File Explorer, and then I'm going to go to this PC. And you can see I've got my local disk C, I've got my DVD drive, and then I'm going to plug in. So right now I'm going to go plug in an external USB drive. And for demonstration purposes, I'm using a small USB drive, but you could use a larger 1 terabyte drive or something like that that connects as well with USB. You can see it shows up here in this PC area, so it's right there. I've already got some files on there, but just to show you how you would back up manually. Let's say I wanted to create, I can right click, go to new, go to folder, and then you could put a date here or a week or a month or something like that to keep it time relative. I'm going to put today's backup, but you would of course want to maybe put a date or a time there. And then I'll go into that, and then I'm going to go and open a new folder. So I'll press Windows E to open up another folder here. And the thing that I want to back up today is the photos that I have. So I'm just going to go through and select them here, and then I'm going to take them from one window and drag them into the other window. So I'll just drag, and then I'll let go, and you can see it says that copy today's backup. I'll let go, and it's going to go through and copy those to the place where I've decided to back it up. And then, if I manually do that, then I could disconnect the drive. I could put it somewhere safe. I could put it in a drawer or a safe box and keep it there. So that is the manual way. And then what I could do is then every time I want to make a backup, let's say I make a backup every week, I could just create a new folder with that date, move the files that I want to back up into that, and then remove the disk and then keep it somewhere safe. Or off sites, that's, so you could do it with two and take them to different locations, would be one way to do a manual off-site backup. It's best to automate things, but you want to check to make sure that it's working. And the great thing about this manual way of doing it is that I can just go and I can examine, I can say, oh, there's my drive, there's my folder, and there's the files there. I can see, yes, those files are backed up. You want to be careful of backup solutions that you don't know where your files are or how they work. You want to make sure that you can see the files that it's backed up and test restoring a file. So in this case, I can just grab this file, pull it over there, and boom, that picture, I can restore it to my desktop. I'll delete it, but you get the idea. Is I can see, yep, there it is on my backup. I can move it from my backup back to my computer. It works. You want to test and verify that that works. The second way to do a backup is the more automatic way, and I'll show you how to set that up. So I'll press the Start menu, and I'll search for backup. So I'm just going to start typing back up, and then you can see that backup settings is the first result here. I'll click on that. And it gives me some options. So backup using file history. Back up your files to another drive and restore them if originals are lost, damaged, or deleted. So it's not configured yet, so I'll add a drive. It's going to search for drives. It sees that one that I had. I'm going to select that drive. It's going to show automatically back up my files. You'll go to more options here. And then here's some things that I can change. I don't want it to back up every hour, perhaps. So I could change the backup to every day instead. So that would be there. I may not want to keep my backups forever. Maybe I just want to keep them until the space is full, and then it deletes the oldest ones. I could go down here. You may want to keep your downloads, but I know that for my downloads, they're just large files that I don't need to keep. So I'll click on remove because I don't need that in the downloads. And you can go through and remove other things here that you don't use as well. So that's an example of that. And then you could set it so that it backs up now. I've already done that, so I can show you what they look like. But essentially, I could back it up now. It's going to keep these settings. It's just going to keep a status of that and then do it on a schedule. But I'll show you, before this video, I've done this process, made sure that it backed up what I want it to back up, and then I can go through and see where that is. So it creates a folder on the drive that you select called File History, and then in there I can just go down and I can select which one to go. I can look at data, there's the C drive, there's users folder, there's owner, and then I can go through and check. So I had some pictures in there, and yes, those things are there. So I can, even with this automatic process that automatically backs up your files to a connected drive, you can just browse down through the file history and see, yes, there's where those files and folders are, and then you can copy them back or restore them if needed, and that's what you want in a backup. So, in summary, that's how you can do manual backup with just manually dragging and dropping files into a folder that you manually create with the time. And then here also is the Windows backup, automatic backup that you can set on a schedule. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.